After reading the two assigned articles for this week, it was clear to me that these two articles use two different ways to analyze their research data. The article titled School Principals and Influence on Trust, Perspectives of Mothers' Children with Disabilities is a qualitative research, while the article titled Motivation of Parent Involvement in Secondary Level Schooling is a quantitative research. According to our textbook, qualitative research is like a narrative. The data is mostly verbal and the main purpose is to discover patterns. This was shown through the interviews in the first article, where they used a qualitative research methodology to gain insight into the nature of trust of mothers of children with disabilities in school principals. This really dug into the feelings and thoughts of the mothers in the study. In addition, the first article used cross-case analysis to study each mother using line-by-line coding of each mother's interview responses to find general themes. Then a comparative analysis of the 16 total cases was done using interview questions, which again shows the more verbal and narrative side of this qualitative research. There were no numbers or numerical data associated with this research study, proving that it was not a quantitative study. Moving on to the second article. According to our textbook, quantitative research is based on numbers, meaning that the data are mostly numerical and the purpose is to describe and test. This was shown through the examination of 4 psychological constructs of parent involvement in the second article. Questionnaires were used in this article and calculated by a mean score. The second article also used classical item analysis and factor analysis to evaluate the constructs. Furthermore, the sample size was much larger in this quantitative research study when compared to the first article. There were 770 parent participants of secondary level students in Quebec, compared to the 16 total cases in the first article. Despite the differences I just mentioned, I did notice some similarities between the two articles. Both articles started with a research problem, and both articles agreed that parental involvement was extremely important in the educational process. The value of building relationships and trust was clearly important in both articles.